Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to part 3 of the LTZ 400 series. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the carb setup and how I made it work as far as the air box, the different things that I'd had to do. I think I talked briefly in the previous video about how I had to mod the stock air box as well as the stock intake carb to air box tube. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of that, and then we're gonna get the first start on this thing. Man, I must say I like the way this Empire sounds. I think it sounds pretty good. I can't wait to get this thing back in the woods, back in the trails, and open her up, let it scream a little bit. Yeah, guys, we're getting close on this thing. I think there is gonna be a part 4 to this series. I know I was talking about only having part 3, but I think there's gonna be a part 4. Part 4 is probably gonna be the final assembly, dropping this thing off the stand and taking a rip around the neighborhood on it and see how it does. If you guys are wondering what happened to my lip, it's finally starting to heal up. It actually happened with a mod I was doing to this bike. I'll probably talk about that in the next video. It's starting to heal now, which is pretty good. But yeah, man, blood, sweat, and tears into these builds. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you get lucky, you don't get hurt. Other times you get a little comfortable and you start doing things that are a little unsafe and you get hurt, and then you're reminded that you're not really as much of a professional as you think you are at times. And sometimes, you get bit. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna jump into this video. Let's go. All right, guys, so I figured I'd show y'all this real quick while I got it apart. I got the stuff off, I figured I'd show you the setup. So this is the Sparks Racing supercharger kit, and what it consists of basically is this flange and this filter. So it's basically just a flange, 3-inch flange on the backside that allows you to run these way bigger filters for better airflow. Pro Design makes one too, but right now they're out of stock everywhere. So I went with this one. It's basically the same thing. Then I have the stock LTZ intake boot. Remember what I was telling you guys? I had to Dremel out the boot. That's what I was talking about. There was like a lip in here, and I just took the Dremel and Dremeled that lip out so it could slide over the back of this adapter. So I'm gonna throw this stuff back in the bike. To install that supercharger kit, you gotta get a 3.5-inch hole saw and drill a hole in your air box. That thing comes with instructions, so it'll tell you how to locate it and whatnot, but yeah, that's what I had to do. Just drill this. This is the OEM flange. That's built into the air box. I want to make sure the carb's sitting as straight as possible and it's in the boot square. And then we'll take and we'll tighten up on our head boot first. Make sure we get this pretty tight. Don't strip it, but make sure it's pretty tight. This is what I'm going to use to break it in, and then I might switch it. But I usually this is what I usually run and everything. Usually how I have to do this is I have to get some hose. Usually I run engine ice. Right now, so I got this oven, and that's what we're gonna use. This stuff is really good too. Alright guys, we're going to attempt to get our first start on her. See what happens. right, guys, so that's gonna be a wrap on part 3 of the LTZ 400 build. I'm not gonna show you guys the bike in this video and the stage it's at because I got a little ahead of myself and there was a few things that I didn't record. And as you guys can see, we got the Banshee sitting on blocks back here, and that's because I had to steal the wheels from the Banshee to put on the 400. So there's a few more things I still got to order for this 400 and get them on the way. But in the meantime, you know, this is what I got to do. I have some wheels, the wheels that came on this bike I have here, but they're beat up and the tires are dry rotted and etc. And I didn't feel like putting any money into them as far as putting tires and stuff on them, because I'm gonna get bead locks for this thing, probably the same bead locks that were on the Banshee. So yeah, like I said, man, part 4 is gonna be the final assembly, and that's getting a rip on this thing. And then just in case you guys might be wondering what's up with the Banshee, that's gonna be after the 400. We're gonna be doing some videos on this thing, kind of letting you guys know what the deal is with this. But I'm not gonna spoil that stuff. We'll get there when we get there. When you're talking about building bikes and things like that, knowledge is key. The more knowledge you have, the less you have to pay someone to do, the more you can do yourself. That's how you can, you know, get into this bike building stuff. I have people ask me all the time, oh man, you know, did you go to school, this, that, and the third? No, man, I learned the same way that a lot of other people out there learning, and the things that I'm doing for you guys is putting this stuff on the internet, letting you see my process, and giving you free game, man. So the people that want to absorb it will absorb it, and they'll learn, they'll be able to do shit themselves. And the people that just want instant gratification, good luck with that, bro. One thing I'm real big on is not trying to be a YouTuber, but I would like to get my channel to grow. I would like to reach as many people as possible. So in case you don't know, you can learn. You know, building these bikes, it's not super difficult. There's a lot of people doing it, and anybody can do it, man, but you still have to apply a little effort and, you know, retain some knowledge as far as, you know, how motors work and things like that. But with channels like mine and a few other channels out there, there's guys building these bikes, rebuilding these bikes from the frame up, going over every single component. And if you guys just, you know, apply yourself and watch some videos and, you know, get familiar with people and their process, you can learn how to do it too, man. Save you a bunch of money. I do work on the side. I'm not trying to put mechanics out of business, but at the same time, I'm a thorough believer in, if you want to apply yourself and you want to learn and you want to be able to do something yourself, you can do it, man. So like I said, man, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on these videos. Let's run them up. Let's try and get them out there. And for my returning subscribers and people that continue to show me support, I appreciate you guys. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.